And last up, we are going to talk Bronny James,
Uh-huh.
who rated himself via NBA2K,
Oh, hell no.
and people are roasting him as a result. So, Bronny James, who played one season at USC, came off the bench, didn't do much, declared for the NFL draft, and is looking to be drafted into the league. A lot of people have him currently sitting as a second round pick. But he was asked what would his rating on 2K be, and he feels as though he is an 80 rating. That's how he feels, and a lot of people are like, "Bro, you need to sit down. You're not quite an 80. Calm down." So people just don't agree with Bronny James being an 80. He is going to be drafted because he's LeBron's son, so he's going to be drafted, nevertheless. But whether he is an 80 rating in 2K is a whole other discussion. So this says 44 points per game don't get you an 80 rating. NBA fans roast Bronny James for rating himself an 81 on NBA 2K. NBA 2K player ratings vary per athlete. It just so happened that Bronny James is willing to bet on himself to receive an 81 overall. However, several fans were not so enthusiastic about his comments as they shared their reactions on X/Twitter. LeBron James' son participated in this week's draft combine, which improved his ratings. He averaged 4.8 points per game on 36.6% shooting, along with 2.8 rebounds and 2.1 assists in 25 games played in his lone season with USC. On Friday, as per Bleacher Report, the young guard assessed his NBA 2K rating. I feel like I deserve a respectable 81, James said. NBA 2K ratings provide an interesting indicator of how a player's status has stacked up so far in the league and how rookies are viewed based on their available production. Following the video clip interview released by Bleacher Report on X/Twitter, several NBA fans shared their opinions. Ratings should be 65 at best. 4 points per game don't get you an 80 rating. 81 overall, Buddy better take away 15 from that. X user Chuck pointed out that 80 plus player ratings are usually handed to higher draft prospects featured in a deep rookie class. 81 is first overall in a good class. Sorry, Bronny, but you're looking at low 70s max. X user Gamansky, on the other hand, showed his support for Bronny James. I don't care what anyone says. He seems like a really good kid with a good head on his shoulders. I will always support. That doesn't quite address the whole 81 thing, but whatever. Additionally, X user at Apositus suggested a higher player rating, definitely about 82. Moreover, ex user NBA Twitter official praised Bronny James for his mindset. Bronny is definitely a great kid and has a better mindset. He's definitely someone the league would love to keep around. The actual NBA 2K player rating Bronny James will receive remains to be seen. So, um, Bronny seems to think highly of himself. He
Mm.
says that he gets a respectable
Oh.
81, even though 81 appears to be a score that rookies get that are on the higher end. Do you think Bronny deserves an 81 rating? What do you make of the rating that he has given himself?
I mean, those are the kinds of ratings that I used to give myself whenever I created myself, because I cut myself a lot of slack. They was like, "Hey man, what's your rebound gonna be?" And I was like, 73, something like that. Say, "Hey, what's your assist?" I'm like, I'm a pretty good passer, about 84. And I'll just go down the list with these little attributes, and I'll come out in the back end. I'm like, whoa, 85, that's a little rich. And it's like, yeah, that's what you thought when you kept adjusting all these little ratings. And so he done did his my players, he done created his people before. And every time he done created them, he was like, but this is what I bring to the game. And I always be hovering around 80. So he's a young man, and he just came out there and didn't know what it's rough, man. What you supposed to do? Not have confidence in himself? But the reason why this is catching so much steam, and the reason why people are roasting him for it, at least, is because of his placement of being in the combine or in the draft conversation in the first place. And he's already starting to catch backlash from actual fans who's hollering nepotism about all of this stuff. So honestly, anything that the young man says right now is going to be magnified. He did a great job answering all questions leading up to this. He fell for this trap. And he said 81. He was just being honest, what he thinks he's going to be. But I had to pull up some ratings real quick to just get you a gist of players who are ranked um in the 70s. Um well, let's do 80s. So somebody that's 81 is Emmanuel Quickly. So he's not Emmanuel Quickly.
No.
Jalen Suggs is at 80. All right, Jordan
Oh.
Poole. A lot of people will say he's oh, what's going on with Jordan? He's a 79. So dropping Bronny in with his 4 points per game at USC. Um, you know, at best, bro, I'm giving him like a 71. And that's at best. And that's just off attributes alone of him jumping and stuff like that. But if he was in the game, bro, I couldn't like I'm not I couldn't play with the guy, you know. And this is just no knock. It just shows how not ready he is. But again, man, I don't fault the kid for having self-confidence. I want the young man to be good. I just think all of this stuff is way too premature. He still needs to be in the incubator. He still needs to bake a little bit. He is not ready for actual professional competition. And 81 rating, boy, you'd be lucky if you're somewhere in the 70s. So, what are your thoughts? Bronny James saying that, hey, man, I'll be a respectable 81 in 2K. You buying that or no?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you for some
Comp?
information, background information. Yeah, because I haven't played 2K in a very, very, very long time. So I don't really know how the ratings work. But he's definitely not better than Quigley, and he is certainly not better than Jalen Suggs.
No.
So if Jalen Suggs is in the low 80s, there's no way Bronny James
Hey,
is an
Cole Anthony.
81.
Cole Anthony's a 76.
He's not better
Uh,
than Cole Anthony. He's
nah.
not better than any contributing NBA player in the league right now. He's not. He's not better than Jordan Poole. He's just not. And I know Jordan Poole is wildly. Jordan Poole is a crazy. He's kind of out there, but he's not better than Jordan Poole. Bronny
No,
James right now is not better than Jordan Poole. I'm
correct.
not even going to disrespect Jordan Poole like that.
Hmm.
So I mean, but he's going to the league as an extremely raw, unfinished product. There's a precedent for that. That's not the first time that's happened. So I'm
Hmm.
not entirely offended by that. It is what it is. I mean, this whole thing, and they've put their media messages out there to try and you know fan the flames over the idea that this is about LeBron being able to play with Bronny. And Bronny's talking about how this is not really about my dad. I just want to be able to have my own career. I don't care where I get drafted. So yeah, they've been playing all of it. They've been saying all of this stuff publicly to distance the narrative from that. But I still firmly believe that this is what this is all about. Otherwise, why go to the league? Like it's like I said when we initially talked about Bronny going to the draft. Like usually guys go enter into the draft despite being unfinished and very raw
Mm.
because they've kind of grown up disenfranchised, maybe they've been impoverished and they're ready to start getting into the money. That's not the case with Bronny. He's the son of a billionaire. So he's lived a charmed life his entire life. Money is not an issue. Furthermore, he's already his own money generator because he earns NIL. So he's already making millions of dollars through his own namesake as an NIL individual, as the recipient of NIL money.
Right.
So money isn't the reason why he's going into the league. And really the majority of the time that an unfinished, guys who aren't refined, who have a lot to work on in terms of their game, who are very raw, but go into the league anyway, they're either high end on the potential scale, and so they're going to go to start making NBA money right away, or they're just like guys who are just ready to start making the money, so they'll take whatever bumps and bruises come along the way because they're ready to start getting to the money.
Hmm.
That isn't the case in either one of those is not the case with Bronny. He's already got his money. He's already his own millionaire, separate from LeBron, and he's not high end, super duper potential level. He's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not Kwame Brown. You know, Kwame Brown goes into the draft. He's the number one overall pick. That was all potential. He's
Hmm.
7 feet tall, got a crazy physical body, and can do stuff. So the potential ceiling for that is the reason why he was drafted. I
Hmm.
don't see that being the case with Bronny in either case. So why else is he going to the draft if it's not about LeBron? You know, so the whole dog and pony show behind them trying to make it seem as though it has nothing to do with playing with LeBron. To me, I'm not buying that. With respect to his rating on 2K, whatever, who cares? Um, I'm pretty sure LeBron can pull some strings and call up the people who make the team. Like, you know, LeBron will probably get on the phone with Rich Paul. Rich Paul will call up 2K, the people who make the game, and be like, hey, just make sure Bronny gets an 81. And Bronny will be in the game with an 81. Who cares? Because that's what they do. They put their little agents out there and they get their way because LeBron has become way too powerful. He gets whatever he wants. So they'll just call up the 2K people and he can get his own 81. Whether he's good enough or not, they can pull some strings to make sure Bronny gets an 81 rating in 2K. So who cares whether he's good enough to actually be an 81 rating? LeBron will just be like, "Hey man, make sure my son is an 81 rating in 2K," and they'll make it happen. And then when somebody asks LeBron a question, he'll just say, "Hey man, I had nothing to do with it. I don't know why you're asking me. I never have anything to do with anything. I'm just an innocent bystander." So that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, hey, be careful, Bronny, man. You step right into that trap, bro. They're gonna have more trap questions coming for you later, bro, and it's gonna set you up for these roast sessions. I think there's a lot of people. I think there's more people out there that want to see this young man succeed than hate on him. But he just got to be careful when he answering these questions. That was such a trap. Because I would have said something like that too. Because what you think? Woman would say something low, you know. So, but it was just a perfect setup for everybody to look at it, go, huh? You know, like myself, we always like, come on, bro, 81. Let's be honest, you know.
But the people who are criticizing it aren't wrong.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not like
not.
they're not really roasting him and just kind of going in on him. I mean, they're right with what he's saying.
Ah,
So,
fair, fair,
you
fair.
know. Oh man, who cares? At the end of the day, LeBron will just get on the phone. He'll get on the chirp and he'll dispatch his people. And next thing you know, Bronny's gonna, give him a 99 rating. Why the hell not? LeBron can make it happen. He can make anything happen. You know, LeBron's running the Lakers. See, people don't even really know. LeBron is actually the owner of the Lakers, not Jeannie Buss. They just don't know
Yeah.
it. They just don't realize it. LeBron is the owner. I seen something. Byron Scott was like, "Hey man, just make LeBron the coach of the team." I agree with that. Hey man, LeBron, you go coach the Lakers since you can't fire yourself. And every coach that coaches you gets blamed and fired, whether you have anything to do with it or not, allegedly. So you go coach the team. That way you'll either have to fire yourself or fix it yourself. To King James out there, since he just doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like people are gonna actually believe that crap.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, so long as I really want them to hire JJ Redick now. So I
Oh
I
yeah,
I heard I heard something where they're out there comparing him to Pat
Pat
Riley already.
Riley. Yeah,
I said, what
yeah.
kind of media spin is this? I'm like, what qualifies for? How did he get there? How did he get to Pat Riley? Hey man, the media machine behind all this stuff is ridiculous, bro. So, but yeah, man, that's what adds to the hate for all of this stuff, man. So, hey, best of luck to Bronny, man. For all intents and purposes, he is gonna get drafted. Uh, but hey, man, best of luck to him, man. I really hope the young man actually becomes a serviceable player. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, no, he for sure is going to get drafted. They're saying second round, which that's fine. I'm not offended by him getting drafted. I just don't like we I don't like the we don't have any we're not this is not like a
Correct.
collaborative type effort. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like, bro. Just lean into it. I would honestly have more respect for LeBron and that whole camp and operation if they said, "Yes, we are involved with hiring the coach we want, and we want to make sure that the Lakers draft Bronny." Just be honest. But the whole smoke and mirrors thing of LeBron don't got nothing to do with nothing, man. You don't got nothing to do with nothing. That's so aggravating to me. And once again, I will reiterate, I am so ready for this dude to retire. Like I'm so ready for him to retire. I really am. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if it takes Bronny getting drafted for me to be guaranteed that LeBron's only going to play one more year and then he's going to retire, I'll take that. I'll
Me
take
too.
that.
Me too. Me too. That's a good trade off, man. Because if Bronny went back to college, he might wait it out. So we can't
Right.
afford.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh God. Yeah, but good luck. I'm with you on that. I do want to see him do well. Good luck to him. So
Mm.
yeah, shouts out to Bronny, man. But on that note, man, we are going to go ahead and close out another great stream in the books. Conscious Approach on YouTube. Thanks to everybody for tuning in and watching. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. We certainly appreciate you. You can find Conscious Approach on Instagram at Con Approach, CONAPPROACH. And I am also on Instagram at JVWins, JVWINS, JVWINS. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts as we continue to upload the audio library onto these various outlets so that you can listen to the audio feed, man. But yeah, otherwise, let us know what you think about our videos, man, as we continue to rock and roll. We love kicking this logical content. We certainly appreciate everyone's support along the way. So until next time, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Go Timberwolves now. I am rooting for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves is the team I'm shooting for. So go Minnesota. No Boston. I hope the Pacers win, even though I don't think it's going to happen.
Right.
But root along with me as we watch along these crazy playoffs. But we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, yeah. And the name is Dogon SS. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon underscore SS and on YouTube and TikTok at Dogon underscore SS. All right. And as I say on every pod, guys, don't be too high. Don't be too low. Keep it calm. Keep it chill. Keep it plug. And don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next time, my peoples, we unlocking the flower of life. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Screw, screw.
Yes, sir, man. Until the next video, we are out of there. Thank you so much. We will see you later. Peace.
Peace. Screw, screw. Go T Wolves.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
baby.